everyone, quick video. If you've got an AR-10 or maybe even an AR-15 and you notice that your magazine occasionally drops, after the last round, okay? And what'll happen is, like, it'll feed all rounds, including the last round, but then it just drops. The issue is probably that the magazine catch isn't tight enough, okay? And I actually had the issue. I had marked this magazine because I thought maybe, just maybe, there might be something wrong with the magazine. But it didn't happen often. It only happened if I was shooting the gun standing, right, versus like prone or bench where the gun's like a little bit, more locked in. And I was thinking about maybe just getting a replacement magazine release just to see if, that would fix the problem. And then as I'm thinking about like the installation, I'm like, wait a second, how's this thing installed? Well, you got to push the button in on one side and rotate this piece here on the other side, and it tightens up. And I'm like, wait a second, when the person that installed this, right, that put this gun together back at Palmetto, they probably didn't give it that final turn. Okay, so what I use, it's a lot easier if you sit down. Basically, I sat down, I took the back end of these pliers, I just pushed that in all the way, right? Just pushed that in, and while that was pushed in and this side over here comes out, you're able to rotate it. So just give it one more turn. And initially I did 2 turns, and I said, well, you know what, let me just back it off 1. So I gave it 1 turn from where it was, and we'll see if it ever happens again. If it does, I'll just give it another turn. Because you'll notice that there's basically, the screw basically comes through the button over here. And it looks like there's room for it to take 1 more turn. So if it ever drops again, I'll just give it 1 more turn. Easy fix if you have a magazine that occasionally drops. And it's never done this like with, if there's any rounds in the magazine. It only does this after all the rounds have shot, and basically the magazine is, a little bit loose. Okay, so that's the only time I've noticed that. I think it's done like twice. So yeah, if that happens, yeah, just push that button in, give it 1 more turn, and see if that fixes your problem. Okay, so drop some comments below. I'm going to include an AR-10 playlist in the comments below, so check that out.